And if I told you that the solutions to almost all the problems a person faces can be found in lessons from over 2 millennia ago, welcome back to our most motivated channel. Today, we not only explore the secrets of our minds, but also how Marcus Aurelius faced all possible adversities. Like burying many of his children, facing many wars and plagues that decimated his people, he faced betrayal and still continued his daily struggle to unlock the secrets that change life. In today's journey, we will reveal 10 Stoic lessons, timeless truths that many of us often realize too late. These lessons are not just philosophical concepts, they are practical tools to face life's toughest challenges. From mastering emotions to navigating change, from understanding the true nature of success to finding inner peace. I urge you to stay with us until the end. Each lesson we are about to share carries equal weight, and the last one might be the most unexpected and transformative of all. It's something many of us are guilty of overlooking, a lesson that could change the way you see everything. So, if you're seeking answers, growth, or even a new perspective on life, you're in the right place. Make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell. You won't want to miss this enlightening journey. Lesson 1. Unleash the power of acceptance. Let's travel to the bustling streets of ancient Rome, where Stoicism flourished, and learn from masters like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius. These sages understood the futility of worrying about the uncontrollable and bequeathed us a timeless lesson: acceptance. In our hyper-connected world, this teaching resonates strongly. The key lies in understanding that while we can't control the weather, stop time, or dictate others' actions, we do have the power to master our reactions, thoughts, and decisions. Imagine applying this ancient wisdom to your modern life when facing a challenge. Ask yourself the crucial question: is this within my control? If not, visualize letting it go like a balloon rising to the sky. It's not about giving up, but wisely investing your energy by choosing to cultivate your own garden instead of trying to stop the rain. Lesson 2. Unlock the power of perspective. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of these events. Imagine 2 men caught in a rainstorm. One curses the rain, while the other enjoys the relaxing sound of the drops. Same event, different perspectives. Stoic philosophers like Epictetus emphasized that we have the power to choose our perspective. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In our current world full of unforeseen challenges and rapid changes, the ability to change our perspective is not just valuable, it's crucial for maintaining mental peace and resilience. How can we harness this power in our daily lives? Start with a conscious pause when facing a challenge. Step back and ask yourself, is there another way to see this? Like a photographer finding the best angle for a photo, we too can seek a more empowering viewpoint. Lesson 3. Live in the present. Stoicism calls us to anchor ourselves in the present. Here and now is where life happens, joy is felt, and peace is found. Marcus Aurelius understood the ephemeral nature of time. Obsessing over the past or worrying excessively about the future is like trying to grasp water. It's futile and leaves you empty-handed. In our current world, where minds often wander, Stoicism's call to be present is more relevant than ever. How do we practice this in our daily lives? It begins with mindfulness, the practice of being fully engaged in what we're doing in the moment, free from distractions or judgments. It can be as simple as savoring your morning coffee, fully immersing yourself in a conversation, or just feeling the sun on your skin. Being present gifts us the experience of living life as it unfolds in all its richness and beauty. Lesson 4. self-discipline, and integrity. In a world full of temptations and shortcuts, Stoicism calls us to a higher standard, to own ourselves. This mastery isn't about restriction, but about liberation, exercising self-control, and aligning our actions with our deepest values. Stoics knew that lasting happiness wasn't found in external praise or possessions, but in cultivating internal virtues. How can we weave these virtues into the fabric of our daily lives? It starts with small, consistent actions. Choose to wake up early for a morning run, even when the bed feels too comfortable. Opt for a nutritious meal over a tempting and unhealthy one. Make decisions that align with your values, even when they aren't the easiest or most popular. These moments of discipline and integrity accumulate, building a life of strength, character, and fulfillment. Embracing self-discipline and integrity isn't just dreaming of the person you want to be. It's taking daily steps to become that person. Embrace transformation. Lesson 5. Embrace change. While many face change with apprehension, Stoicism invites us to see it as a path of growth and opportunity. This ancient philosophy whispers that change is not only inevitable, but also the fertile ground from which new possibilities emerge. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, immersed in the incessant tide of change, observed how seasons unfold with precision and how empires rise and fall. They understood that change is the dynamic dance of the universe, and in Aurelius's meditations, he reflected on how our perceptions and reactions shape the tapestry of life. Embracing change doesn't just mean accepting it. It means welcoming it like an old friend, aware that it carries the seeds of new growth. In practice, embracing change involves seeing every transformation, whether minor or monumental, as an opportunity for self-discovery and personal flourishing. It means finding the positive in unexpected situations. Losing your job might be the perfect chance to pursue a passion or learn new skills. Lesson 6. The futility of material pursuits. In a world that often associates success with material wealth and status, Stoicism offers a refreshing counter-narrative. It teaches that true and lasting happiness doesn't come from accumulating possessions or accolades, but from cultivating internal richness. This is a lesson many learn late in life, after years dedicated to the tireless pursuit of material gains, only to find themselves amidst abundance, but feeling an unshakable sense of emptiness. Stoic philosophers, from Seneca to Epictetus, understood the ephemeral nature of material wealth. They observed how it could be gained and lost, and how even the most luxurious possessions couldn't shield one from life's inherent unpredictability and challenges. In a modern era bombarded by ads and societal pressures to have more and be more, this Stoic principle of finding contentment in simplicity and self-sufficiency is more relevant than ever. How do we apply this lesson in our daily lives? It begins with a shift in focus from external acquisition to internal development. It's about finding joy in simple pleasures, valuing experiences over possessions, and measuring success not by what we own, but by the quality of our character and relationships. It's recognizing that while material possessions can provide temporary pleasure, lasting satisfaction comes from a sense of inner peace, purpose, and connection with others. Lesson 7. Mastering emotional management. In a surprising twist to popular belief, Stoicism doesn't advocate for unrestrained expression of emotions, but provides us with the art of understanding and navigating them skillfully. This vital lesson, often learned late in life, reveals that mastering our emotions lies not in denial but in recognition, understanding, and constructive guidance. Stoics, with their profound understanding of human complexity, recognized that emotions are inseparable threads of our existence. However, they also glimpsed the storm that uncontrolled emotions could unleash. Illustrious philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius advised not to be swept away by the tempest of feelings, but to stand firm, understanding the ephemeral nature of emotions and their impact in today's fast-paced and stressful world. This stoic approach to emotions is not only wise but essential. It empowers us to face life's fluctuations with equanimity and clarity. How can we apply this in our daily lives? It starts with self-awareness. Recognize your emotions, name them, understand their triggers. This conscious act is the first step to their effective management. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a pause and consider a response aligned with your values and goals. Simple techniques like deep breathing, reflective writing, or engaging in open dialogues become powerful tools to process and understand our emotions, guiding us towards enduring emotional balance. Lesson 8. The importance of personal responsibility. Stoicism teaches us that although we don't control every aspect of our lives, we are unequivocally responsible for our actions and their consequences. This lesson is often learned later in life, highlighting a truth many wish they had understood earlier. Owning our choices is the cornerstone of a life lived with authenticity and responsibility. Epictetus, born a slave and later revered as a philosopher, taught that our greatest power lies in our ability to choose our attitude and actions regardless of external circumstances. Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius echoed this sentiment, emphasizing that our character is the sum of our choices. In our modern world, where evading responsibilities and externalizing blame are common, embracing personal responsibility is not just a stoic virtue, but a beacon of strength and self-empowerment. How do we weave these virtues into the fabric of our daily lives? By facing the consequences of our actions with courage and learning from them, whether in our careers, relationships, or personal goals. Taking responsibility empowers us to effect change and grow, recognizing that the key to our future lies in our own hands. Lesson 9. Discover the jewel of wisdom. From Marcus Aurelius to Seneca, the great Stoic philosophers positioned themselves as voracious learners and insightful observers of life. For them, wisdom was the supreme virtue, a compass guiding us through the tumultuous seas of existence. In Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, he tirelessly sought to understand the world and his place in it, using knowledge as a tool for personal improvement and contribution to society. In our current era, saturated with information but thirsty for true wisdom, the Stoic lesson of discerning knowledge and cultivating reflective learning resonates with extraordinary relevance. Incorporating this teaching into our lives means nurturing a curious mindset and an insatiable appetite for knowledge. It's about embracing the joy of discovering new ideas, reflecting on our experiences, and gaining deeper understanding, whether through books, nature, art, or conversations. Each moment becomes an opportunity to learn and grow in wisdom. This call to wisdom doesn't just imply the potential to acquire knowledge, it goes beyond. Wisdom is not just an intellectual pursuit, but the active application of what we learn to become better human beings. Ultimately, it's the amalgamation of knowledge and action that shapes our personal evolution and contributes to collective well-being. Lesson 10. The strength in forgiveness. Stoicism teaches us that holding on to grudges and resentments is equivalent to carrying a heavy burden that obstructs our journey towards tranquility and happiness. Many realize too late in life that forgiveness is not an act of weakness, but a profound display of strength and a path to inner peace. The Stoics understood the corrosive effect of anger and resentment on the soul. Philosophers like Epictetus emphasize the importance of letting go of bitterness, not for others' sake, but for our own well-being. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike the one who performed the injustice." In today's world, where resentments can linger and forgiveness is often seen as surrender, Stoic wisdom on forgiveness stands as a beacon of self-interest, illuminated maturity. Embracing forgiveness in our daily lives involves recognizing that every person, including ourselves, is fallible and capable of making mistakes. It's about understanding that forgiveness frees us from the chains of bitterness and allows us to move forward with our lives. Whether forgiving a friend who wronged us, a colleague who made a mistake, or even ourselves for our own errors, each act of forgiveness strengthens our character and deepens our capacity for compassion and understanding. Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that can guide us through life's challenges.